What do you mean by that, C. Thomas? What I mean by that is that, are there any women in the room? Raise your hand. Okay. So there's something about women in hairdos, right? Meaning that if a woman gets her hair done, I don't care what's going on. For the first day or two, you better not touch the hairdo. Would you agree? Right? So think about it, right? You sitting with your girlfriends, girl, yeah, you having that barbecue. I'm going to come over early and help you set up. We're going to go out and, get all the stuff beforehand so we're not rushing on the day of the event, right? So the day of the event comes, and the day before, you just got your hair done, right? Y'all with me?
Yeah.
Y'all got that visual, right? And you wake up, and the sun is not there. What's there? Clouds, gray sky. You made a commitment to your girlfriend that you was going to be there early, right? So you wake up, it's about 8 o'clock, you looking at that sky, you're like, I don't know, right? The event is maybe 1 o'clock, you got to be there at like 11, and at 10:30, it starts pouring down rain. Where's your level of commitment at, lady? What you going to do? What's the solution? Huh? Bring it inside? No, you got to get to your girlfriend's house. You got to go from the house to the car. Umbrella. Do you still go?
Yes.
Why do you still go? Because you made a commitment. Now, Florida is a little different, right? Because water don't even have to hit your head, right? Because of the humidity, right? So there's a chance by the time you get to that event, you're going to have an afro, right? and I ain't trying to be ethnic biased now, because everybody going to have an afro, man. I'm sweating now, right? Right? So commitment. So do what you said you're going to do long after the feeling that you said it has passed you by. You don't no longer feel like going, still go. You made a commitment to be here early to help set up and do that. You made a commitment to be on the three-way call with your business partner to help them build their dream, then do that. You can't be there and make the phone call and say, I can't be there. That's part of the commitment, is the accountability. Does that make sense? So it's not about being perfect, but it's about being accountable and responsible and communicating. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But you have to make that commitment to yourself first, because a lot of times, as humans, we want to help people. We want to be in a position where people look to us for certain things, and we'll easily make a commitment to someone else. But when it comes to helping ourselves, a lot of times we discount that piece of it. But if you're not going to help yourself, then who else can you help? Are you really helping them if you're not in a position that you're still not where you need to be? Right? So you need to be at the position of making that commitment and understanding that if you win, everyone wins.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So make that commitment to yourself first. The fourth thing is coachability. Be coachable. You have to be coachable, right? No one is going to tell you anything that is going to hurt you in building your business. You have to be coachable, right? Nobody's going to say go up to the 13th floor and walk up the ledge if you don't get them customers, right? 10 customers for life, and if you don't get them 10 customers, it means your life, right? Nobody's going to tell you anything crazy, right? The stuff that we're talking about is very simple, right? It's very elementary type things that even a kid, my 9-year-old can do this presentation, right? And she understands some of the psychology behind it. Because from this high, we marching around Harlem, people looking at us like we crazy. I am somebody. I'm on my way somewhere. I got something big to do. You don't know who you standing next to. So just imagine the Gambrells. We walking down 125th Street. I am somebody. I'm on my way somewhere. I got something big to do. And this loud, screaming. They screaming. You don't know who you're standing next to. And that's the part that they love, is the crazy laugh, after that. But it's starting to plant those seeds, right? So you have to be coachable. You have to be coachable. Now, when I got started, I wasn't coachable. Everything they told me to do, I didn't do it, and I was making stuff up. They said, don't do flyers. Guess what I did? I did flyers. Not only did I do flyers, I rented a booth at the Black Expo at the Jacob Javits Center in New York City. Do you know how many people there are in a 100-mile range in New York City? 20 million people. I was going to retire off this one event. They said, don't make flyers. It doesn't work. I got these yellow flyers, man. I said, okay, we're going to be there for 8 hours. How many flyers y'all think I printed? 10,000 flyers, but we had boxes of flyers sitting under the table. You know how you do your table? Well, we're going to hand these flyers out. We're going to put it in, baby. So, hey, how you doing? Hey, yo, flyers. Handing out flyers. What was they doing with the flyers? I turned around. We had the canary yellow flyers. I turned around. It was like the yellow brick road. I went to the garbage. I was chewing gum. What was in the garbage can? But I sat in a meeting like this, and they said, don't do it. You know how much money and time I spent? I could have saved just by listening to it's a sentence. Don't print flyers. But no, I got an Ivy League education. I'm working on Wall Street, software engineer, application development. You gonna tell me that this is not gonna work? I've done my analysis. What you talking about? I've done my analysis, and the percentages say that if I do 10,000 flyers, I should at least get 100 business partners. Not. Right? So you have to be coachable. Right? And I'm going to show you the difference in coachable. 2 volunteers. Anybody. Boom. He stood up first. He didn't even raise his hand. He had like, right? This brother right here. Yeah, I know you. I know you was coming to take the seat, right? All right.